Now a quick one. The information that you're going to get in this material is not going to guarantee success. What will guarantee success is the practical aspect that will determine if you'll be successful or not, which means that you would need to do a whole lot of practice at the end of the day. And also, this information that you'll be getting is not going to be financial investment advice. It's not going to be telling you to buy or sell any instrument whatsoever. Now, the tools needed, as it's an online business, you obviously need to have your internet-enabled device. That could be your computer, that could be your smartphone, that could be your tablet, and obviously you need your internet, and obviously you need the trading application, which would be provided by the broker. As we all know, the broker is the middleman between the buyer and the seller, and then we would give you information on the broker of choice to use. So the trading application we are going to be making use of in this training is called the MetaTrader 4. That is META Trader 4. And obviously you need training. You need to get properly educated. And obviously that will be provided by me, your mentor, Tolu. I will show you the ropes from the little experience that I have. And then you can kick off and see what you can make after watching this video. Now, the type of questions you ask will determine the type of answers you get. So that means what? We need to start asking the right questions. So let me ask the question, the first question before you ask yours. Why are you here? Why are you here? Obviously, you're here because of money. You're here because of the money that you can make. And you know, obviously, this is the business. So we're going to be going straight to the point to tell you how you can embark on this business to make money at the end of the day. We're not wasting your time. Now, the questions that you will be asking are, what is Forex trading? Oh, why should I trade Forex? Who can trade Forex? When can I trade Forex? Where can I trade Forex? And how, obviously, can I trade Forex? Now, out of all of these questions, the most important one out of all of them is how to trade Forex. But before we get there, let's start with the first one that would enlighten us the more. What is Forex trading? Forex trading is simply the buying and selling of one currency against another currency in order to make profit. Forex, F-O-R-E-X, is short for foreign exchange, and this is known as the international currency market, right? And it has a daily volume of over $5 trillion in this market. This is known as the largest financial market in the world, right? So now let's look at a quick example of how money is being realized, how you'll be making money in this business. Now let us assume that you have $1,000 on you, and then you heard that the value of dollars is going to drop. The value of dollars is going to depreciate. Now, you know you cannot do anything if you don't have information, and information is key. Information is power. So you got information that the value of dollars is going to drop, it's going to fall. What do you think you are going to do? You're obviously going to sell. So for you to sell, you find out what the rate is for today. Right now, I'm from Nigeria, so that means we are using Naira here. So we will be talking about Naira against the United States dollars. So Nigerian Naira against the United States dollars. So once you find out that the present rate for the exchange rate is 200 Naira to a dollar today, you would obviously go and sell your $1,000. So as you'll be selling the $1,000, you'll be buying the equivalent in Naira, and then you would have how much? You would have 200,000 Naira in your possession, right? Now you haven't made money yet. What you have done is to convert the dollars into Naira. But then you get another information that this time around, that currency has fallen. What would you do? You go back again, and then, like trading with the Bureau d'Exchange, doing business with the Bureau d'Exchange, you normally ask them that question, how are you doing today? They reply you, I'm doing good. Then you ask them, how much is dollar today? What is the rate for dollar today? They will now ask you, are you buying or are you selling? Are you buying or are you selling? And then you now tell them whether you are buying or you are selling. Now that you got another information that this time around the value of the dollars has dropped, you go back and then find out the new rate. And then once they tell you that it is 190 Naira to a dollar now, You now request that you want to buy back the $1,000 that you sold earlier. Don't forget, now you have 200,000 naira in your possession and you want to buy back the $1,000 at the rate of 190 naira to a dollar. So that means that you'll be giving them 190,000 naira. You now have to collect the $1,000. And then once you collect $1,000 after the exchange, you now have $1,000 and 10,000 naira. Remember, at the very beginning, before you did anything, you had just $1,000. Now you have $1,000 and 10,000 naira. Now, this 10,000 naira is your profit. So basically, you are going to be making money from the fluctuation in price between one currency and another currency. So once it fluctuates up or it fluctuates down, you buy or you sell. And you can only do this with information. Now, we'll give you more information, obviously, on how to go about this the proper way. But let's continue to give you more enlightenment about the business. Now, the currencies that you can purchase in this business are the major currencies that we have, where we have the United States dollars, we have the Switzerland francs, Japanese yen, the euros, pounds, Australian dollars, and the New Zealand dollars as the major currencies. Now, with that said, obviously it's one currency against another, so that means that we're going to be pairing one against the other. Now we can pick the first one, the Switzerland francs, and pair it against Japanese yen, and then pick Switzerland francs as CHF and pair it against euro, pick Switzerland francs and pair it against USD, Switzerland francs against the Great British pound, Switzerland francs against Australian dollars, and Switzerland francs against the New Zealand dollars. And then you pick Japanese yen against Switzerland francs, and then you match it against every other currency. Before you know it, you have a whole lot of currencies pairs in this market. Before you know it, you have a whole lot of currency pairs that you can trade in this market. But the beautiful thing about this foreign exchange market now is that apart from currencies, you can trade other kind of instruments where you can trade the likes of gold, of metals, gold, silver. You can trade the crude oil. You can trade indices. You can trade the Standard & Poor 500, S&P 500. You can trade the DAX. You can trade the Dow Jones. You can trade the US index. A whole lot of instruments. You can trade commodities, cocoa, sugar, cotton. You can trade equities, Amazon, Google, Facebook. You can trade cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. So you have a whole lot of instruments, hundreds of instruments. But don't forget, before you can trade any instrument, what you need is what? What you need is information about that instrument that would tell you whether you should be buying or whether you should be selling. Now let's move on and let's continue to ask the questions and then get answers to get better enlightenment on the business of Forex trading. Now the next question is, why should we trade Forex? Why should we trade Forex? What are the advantages? What are the reasons to embark on this business, the foreign exchange market? Obviously, the first major advantage, the first major reason anybody wants to go into any business is for the profit. It's for the money that you can make, the extra source of income, right? And the good thing about this source of income is passive income, meaning that you don't have to actively be watching the market. All you have to do is set your parameters, shut down your system, go away, come back, and then hopefully you have made money based on your analysis. And then obviously another advantage of this business is what we call liquidity. Liquidity is simply the availability of cash. Remember earlier we said in a day, the volume that is being transacted is over $5 trillion. $5 trillion. That means that there is plenty of money in this business that we're in, right? So obviously that means that there's plenty of money that you can make. And on the flip side, there's plenty of money that you can lose as well. So in order not to lose, pay attention to the information that's being dished out here in this material. Practice, practice, practice. And obviously, the good thing about this business now is that you can practice on a demo account before crossing over to a live account. I normally recommend you start on the demo account for a few weeks to get the hang of things and then cross over to the live in good time so that you find out, your strength, how comfortable you are in order to start making money. And this money you want to make, you don't need to break the bank to start the business. You can start up with a low amount. You can start up with $50, $100, $500, depending on your pocket. You can start up with any amount that the broker also allows, right? Don't forget, we'll also give you more information on the broker of choice. Flexibility. This market is a 24 hours market, meaning that in the morning, in the afternoon, and also at night, you can embark on this business. You can go to work, do your 9 to 5, come back, and still get to be able to place trades and make money before going to bed. Or you can also place the trade, go to work, come back and check on the trade, depending on how you are trading. This market is highly flexible. It's a 24 hours market. Lots of reasons, apart from this one, to embark on this business in order to make money. Next question. Who can trade the foreign exchange market? Now, everybody can trade the foreign exchange market, from the major banks, which have obviously the capital, the millions and billions of dollars, the small, medium-sized banks. We have the hedge funds, then we have the retail traders. The retail traders are traders like yourself and myself. Now, we all can trade this market with as little as $50, $100 because of what is called leverage. Leverage is being offered by brokers today, and leverage allows everybody to trade. Leverage is obviously a loan that is being offered by brokers. So why do brokers offer us leverage? They offer us leverage, they offer us loan, that we can trade more and obviously make more. And obviously the brokers too would make more, because the brokers are going to be making money from the charges, obviously charges from our transactions. Now, those charges are a result of the difference between the buying and the selling prices. We'll give you more information on that shortly. The difference between the buying and the selling prices. And then that is called spread. Spread, you start to get used to some of these terms. Spread. So spread, the brokers make more spread. The trader makes more money based on the loan, based on the fact that you are trading with a small amount. Now, a small amount with the loan now makes your money look like a big amount, right? So everybody can participate in this business at the end of the day. Now, when can you trade? When can you do the business? You can do the business at any time. You can do the business in the morning, in the afternoon, and also at night. As we said it's a 24 hours market. This market actually opens Sunday night and then closes Friday night. This 24 hours market comprises of 4 market sessions known as Sydney, Tokyo, London, and then the New York session. These 4 market sessions, they are like the 400 meters relay, where Sydney starts today. Before Sydney closes, Tokyo is opened. So that means that Sydney and Tokyo would overlap each other. And then before Tokyo closes, London is open. So Tokyo and London would overlap each other as well. And then before London closes, New York is open. And then they would both overlap each other. And this is how we get the 24 hours market, meaning that at any time of the day, wherever you are in the world, you are trading at a particular session. Very, very key. Now, moving on. Where can we trade the foreign exchange market? Where can we embark on this business? Remember, we said it's an online business. So when it comes to online, all you need is your internet-enabled device. You need your internet. You need the software from the broker, which is called the MetaTrader 4. You need this information that we're dishing out to you. And then you can do this business from anywhere. You can do it from home. You can do it from a place of work. You can do it while on vacation. Don't forget, it's just your laptop or your desktop or your mobile device, smartphones, or your tablets with your internet, and you're good to go anywhere, right? Now, all these questions that we're asking is to enlighten us more on the business of Forex trading. But we talked about what is Forex trading, why trade Forex, how to trade Forex, where to trade Forex, and the rest of them, why to trade Forex as well. So the next question now, which is the most important out of all of them, is how to trade Forex. How to trade Forex. Obviously, you trade Forex based on information. Without information, you cannot do anything in life. Without information, you cannot cross the street. You cannot cross the road today, because you need to get information from what's happening from the left-hand side and also from the right-hand side. And you can also look again at the left-hand side before crossing the road. So that means that the information you get through this training, through this education, would help you to know how to embark on the business the proper way. And then you need to practice. Oh no, practice, practice, practice. You know, they say the more you practice, the better you become. And practice makes what? Practice makes not perfect, but practice makes better. Practice makes improvement. Very key. So you need to practice a whole lot to understand the market better in order to make money. So once you practice, you're going to be practicing on what is called the demo account. Then when you're comfortable, you cross over. The demo account is just like a simulation of the real thing, right? So from the demo account, you cross over to the live trading, which is the live account, the real account trading, based on the strategy, based on the method that you have been able to develop after you watch this video, this beginner's video. You'll be able to develop your strategy, and then you would use it on the live trading, and then you would cross over to step 4, where your reward should be profit. Now this is it. Once you get to step 3 and you're trading on the live account, and you notice that step 4 isn't coming yet, you are not making money yet, all you have to do is simply go back to step 1, watch these videos again, learn, relearn, get all the information you need, practice, and then cross back to the live account, and then you start to make money. It's a cycle, step 1 all the way down to step 4, and you just have to embark on it. Very key. Now, very key, because as we're approaching going properly into how to trade the foreign exchange market, you need the platform, the MetaTrader 4 from a broker. So how do we know the right broker to use? How do we know the right broker to use? The right broker must be one that is well regulated. Number one, regulation is key. Regulation is very, very important. Why? Because regulation means that that broker is under a body, and that broker could be from anywhere in the world. Wherever they are, just make sure that they are regulated. Regulations means that they are governed by their activities. They cannot decide to open shop today and then close shop tomorrow. Meaning that your funds are secured. Once you make your deposit into your account with the broker, you can easily withdraw everything without any questions, without any hassles, without anything whatsoever. So please make sure that the broker you're using is well regulated for the security of your funds. Very, very key. And then with that said, we will still give you more information on the broker of choice, the broker that we have been using for years, that has been tested, tried and tested, and have been proven worthy to be used. A broker also must have good trading conditions. It must have good spread. As we mentioned, the spread is the charges from the broker. They must have flexible leverage. They must have fast execution. The platform MetaTrader 4 must be up to date, moving without any issues, without any hiccups whatsoever. Then they must also have, as an addition, trading tools that we can use to assist us in our trading calculators, VPS, and so on and so forth. Good. So now we have given you good information. Now you are better enlightened on the business of Forex trading. Now it's for us to go proper into how to trade. How to trade. Now, going into how to trade in this Forex trading for beginners course, very key that we understand everything from the basics, because now if you haven't placed a trade before, meaning that if you haven't opened a transaction or a trade, closed a trade, or modified a trade, this course is for you. Sit back, relax, absorb all the information, take notes, make sure you have a platform under a broker. It will give you the platform of a broker to use shortly. Make sure you practice and then see how it goes.